Hello and welcome to my channel. In today's video I wanted to create a new OC. In the past few videos I've been doing like a lot of fashion drawings. Like these girls, they were in my last video. These girls over here, I did a few reels on how I colored them and designed them and stuff. So you might be wondering, you have OCs? I've never seen them before. So I have two, Ruby and Jax, and they've been my OCs ever since middle school. For those of you who don't know what an OC means, it stands for original character. They have a very intricate story, and I want to create a comic or like a webtoon or something whenever I have I guess more time and more money. I realize I don't use a lot of bright like green, pinks, purples, and blue, like vibrant colors. So I wanted to create an OC with like super vibrant colors. I'm gonna finish sketching her throughout the whole page and outlining her. I'm gonna do that really fast, and then we're gonna get into the coloring process. But yeah, feel free to draw along with me or just watch my drawing process. I feel like for this OC, the main thing I want to accomplish is use a lot of bold colors. And like some of the attributes? Some of the items that are included in her outfit, I was kind of thinking about them being part of her like native planet. Like this weird plant on her head, or like the little bug that's here on the corner. I don't know if the camera's picking it up. Yes, it is. So this weird little bug, I thought it would be cute as like her pet. And her outfit, I feel like the fabric of it also came from like this plant that's on her head that I'm drawing right now. Oh, I'm trying to draw. I feel like a problem with me is that I love OCs with backstories, like with context to them. Because if I just make an OC just because they're cute,
I know, like in a week I'm gonna forget that they exist.
But if it's like an OC that has like a very intricate backstory, like my original characters Ruby and Jax, I'm more likely to fall in love with them and like want to draw them more because of how unique their story is. But that's just I guess that's my opinion. I've met a bunch of artists that have like 50 billion OCs and they're like completely okay with that. With me, I don't know how I don't know how people do that. So I want to make her unique in the aspect of like her story and like where she comes from. I feel like I love the idea of like a green skin tone. That's why I started sketching out with like just a blue ballpoint pen and like a green marker. And I love the idea of like green skin tone. I'm just trying to figure out the rest of her color palette while sketching. Okay, so I just finished sketching and outlining everything on this page. I filled it up to the brim as best as I could. I experimented a lot with her hair, her outfits, trying to think about what she would wear. And what's crazy is this was the very first sketch that I did. It's crazy how this is the first sketch that I ever did of her, and then this is the last sketch that I did. Well, not hugely different, but this versus this, I see there's like character growth already. We're gonna start getting into the coloring process of things, and I'm going to use alcohol markers, probably Arrtx and Ohuhu markers, and whatever acrylic markers I have. You know what, now she's kind of looking like Shrek. She's supposed to be an alien. I actually showed this drawing to my boyfriend and he was like, she looks like a fairy. And I'm like, oh, she's not a fairy. I don't know, you can let me know in the comments. I don't know, what does she look like to you? For me, well, maybe she's a type of alien fairy on her planet. Huh? I do like the floral of like, what where she's from, because I did, I guess, create a few flowers representing what planet she's from, which I still need to make up. But I absolutely love how she looks, because I don't know about you, but I get bored really easily drawing the same things over and over and over again. Like normal skin tones, pastel colors, they're cute and all, but like imagine having, I don't know, maybe green hair, green skin. I don't know, something to shake things up. I'm trying to not smudge around the ink so much, because when outlining her, I do not remember what type of fine liner I used. I have a few fine liners that are for watercolor paints, and then other fine liners which are for alcohol markers. So I'm praying that I chose the fine liners that work with the markers. Now for the color of her hair, I'm really going for pink, but at the same time there's something that's itching me to go for purple. So I think I'm gonna do both. I hope she inspires me to draw more, because like that's the goal with this character. For the dress, the yellow is actually giving. Like I like the color yellow, so I think I'm just gonna continue with the yellow. I would love for you guys to rate me on a scale of 1 to 10. How good is my creating character ability? I don't, like I said before, I don't create characters often, but I feel like I should after this video. So other than her hair, I have to figure out like what other colors can I merge with her outfit. Also, this little bug too, I have to figure out how he's gonna look. So while sketching Miss Girl, I still haven't given her a name yet, but while sketching her, I had this idea of like when she's calm, she has her antennas like in a circle, like these little circles here. And also this bug, it's her pet. I also need to give him a name. But when they're calm, it's like very circle, very like loopy. And then when they're like in shock or scared, their little antennas kind of like burst, which I thought was super cute. I thought it was a good design choice. Oh my goodness, what if the bug and the alien morphed together and they created like this My Little Pony like looking thing? I cannot. Like, what if her bug and her morphed together into like this fairy alien thing? Wouldn't that be like so cool? If this video does well, I'll do another video of her and her bug friend again. I still need to give them a name, I don't know. If you have any name suggestions, leave it in the comments. Maybe I'll choose a name from the comment section. This is me doing a voiceover because I forgot to talk throughout the ending of the video. So as you see, what I'm doing. I'm still coloring, but near the ending of this video, I'm more adding final details, like adding texture or more shadow or highlights to the drawing. And I really enjoyed creating this OC. I feel like I do want to create more characters, maybe to just, I don't know, get like a different groove into drawing instead of drawing the same thing over and over and over again. I feel like I should create more characters for that reason. Maybe not original characters, but more or less to just get me into drawing again. And if you do have any name suggestions, please leave it in the comment section. I plan to pick out a name from the comment section, so if you have any, definitely comment down below. And I hope you guys did enjoy this drawing video, and if you want more videos like this, let me know in the comment section, and I will see you all in my next video. Don't forget to like and subscribe. Okay, bye, see you later.